Kanye is threatening to pull out of Coachella, and all because of Billie Eilish. Britney Spears gets very personal, plus Janet Jackson's huge return. And one of the members of BLACKPINK celebrates a birthday. All that in your hot trending charts on today's show. Hey, what's up? I'm Chelsea Briggs, running down your news for Friday, February 11th, and joining me is senior Billboard editor Lindsay Haven.
Hi, Chels.
Thanks for hanging out today.
So happy to be here. Busy Friday.
We have so much to talk about.
Yes.
Let's go. Billie Eilish is responding to Kanye after he threatened to pull out of Coachella if she didn't apologize to Travis Scott. Now, I feel super overprotective of Billie because I feel like he's basically making her apologize for something she didn't even do.
Correct.
Fill us in on the details.
A few days ago, during Billie's concert, she stopped the show to make sure a fan got an inhaler, rightfully so. And then all of a sudden we see a headline appear on social media that says, Billie Eilish calls out Travis Scott for stopping a show, saying that she takes care of her fans.
Keyword headline.
Yes. This never happened. Billie never mentioned Travis. She never mentioned Astroworld. All she was doing was taking care of her fans like she has done for years. Ever since she started touring, she's been stopping shows to check in on people. And so this has just become totally sensationalized. And yeah, I really do feel for Billie because Kanye is coming for her in such a public way. And she's a 20-year-old woman, who is doing something that really should be praised. And instead he's trying to tear her down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's also just another case of Kanye bullying powerful women like Taylor Swift, Kim, Billie. It's like, he needs to stop.
Yeah, it's a pattern of behavior, absolutely.
Yeah. I think what's great though is since that headline was published, now I feel like I see all these other people coming against and they're on Billie's side, which has been great.
Absolutely. I think now what we need to turn our attention to is what will Coachella do, because this is their headliner, Ye, and he's insinuating that someone is practicing poor behavior when in reality, we don't really know what to expect from his crowd now. And he even teased in his same post calling Billie out that he's going to bring Travis out.
But can Travis Scott even go to Coachella? That's another whole thing.
I mean, we know he couldn't headline. I have no idea if they said that he can't appear anywhere. So there could be loopholes, but given how much attention this has drawn, that might change now.
I also saw this morning that Astroworld victims' relatives are coming out and saying exactly, Kanye, he's idiotic, that he's issuing an ultimatum to Billie instead of praising her for helping a distressed fan, which is what you should be doing.
Yes, at the end of the day, the moral of the story is Billie helped a fan in need at one of her shows, and that is what we need more of in live music.
And Kanye, you need to leave Billie alone. All right, Britney Spears is speaking out again after the end of the 13-year conservatorship she says took a toll on her physically and mentally, including depression and what she thought might have been cancer. Now, there's no doubt that Britney's using her social media as like a therapy, right? She's putting her heart out there. I want to know from you, from her most recent post, what do you think was the most shocking thing?
I think what really made all of us stop is that when she said she thought she might have had cancer. Yeah. You sort of just do a double take at that, but I think it speaks volumes to the fact that for years, she was receiving treatment without knowing what for, without knowing why, for how long. This cycle of really toxic behavior that she had to endure, and she's just now starting to reveal the details. We knew things were bad, but I feel like with each Instagram post, we're learning more and more just about how bad it really was for her.
Yeah, and she posted that Instagram, then she deleted it.
Right, exactly.
Which is a pattern of hers as well.
That also really shocked me, even though you're right, it is a pattern. She's done this before, and usually when she'll take something down, she'll come back with an even longer post with more juicy details. So I'm sort of hoping that we get more and more insight over what the past 13 years really look like for her, whether that be in the form of a tell-all, which fingers crossed we eventually get to hear even more of her side of things, or it could even be a new music.
But what's exciting, the positive thing, is that Britney is releasing new music soon. Can't wait.
She sure is, and she looks amazing in every tease for it, so I am super excited.
I was like, when I saw her do that dance in that Instagram post, I was like, Britney, looking amazing.
I was like, what year is this from?
One thing's for sure, I can't wait to see this next era of Britney, hands down. Coming up, we're taking a look at new releases on Billboard's Hot Trending Songs chart. All right, it's time to check in on our Billboard Hot Trending Songs chart powered by Twitter and see what everyone's talking about on social media, including the biggest new releases of the day.
So I kept my cards close to my foolproof vest.
As we continue watching the brand new Billboard Hot Trending Songs chart powered by Twitter, in today's current 24-hour chart, here's the latest new additions. Released today, Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift's The Joker and the Queen remix has made some serious movement on the chart, currently sitting at number 18.
And I know you could fall for 1,000
Nicki Minaj's new single, Bussin', is currently on the chart as well.
I'm tryna ball, I just caught me some hoops. Blonde on my inches, brown on the roof.
Other new releases out today we could see making movement on the chart in the near future. Saweetie teams up with her on the new track Closer, set to appear on her forthcoming debut album, Pretty Bitch Music.
To get wetter, I got him sending Birkins on my birthday. I ain't never met him, he don't even know my birth name. Liking on my pics, so I know we like him curved.
BTS's Suga and Jungkook step out on their own on the dramatic new ballad Stay Alive, which appears on the official soundtrack to the original webtoon from Hybe, Seven Fates Choco. With Valentine's Day being right around the corner, Future is setting his own vibe by releasing his latest single, Worst Day.
Valentine's Day, the worst day, got too many to please. I popped to have a pink pill and put my mind at ease.
And finally, ahead of her Super Bowl performance, Mary J. Blige delivered her 15th studio album, Good Morning Gorgeous. This is Blige's first album since 2017.
My rent money due. I spent everything with you.
Billboard Hot Trending Songs provides real-time rankings of the most discussed songs on Twitter globally and captures conversations over the last 24 hours or past 7 days. For all the latest in charts, head to Billboard.com and Billboard's Twitter. This is Billboard News.
Janet Jackson is back on top. The Pop Queens documentary brought in a whopping 15.7 million viewers across Lifetime and A&E, and it even sparked a top trending Twitter hashtag. Now, all this attention surrounding Janet have led listeners back to her iconic catalog on music streaming services, which is very exciting. And I love when this happens because I feel like a new generation gets to hear all of Janet, which I love.
Absolutely, as they should, as every generation should.
Well, let's talk about some of the Billboard chart facts.
Yes, so in the week ending January 27th, Janet saw a 109% spike in streaming, which is insane. And the leader of the pack was her Billboard Hot 100 hit, That's the Way Love Goes. Followed by her 2001 classic, All For You. The top 5 was rightfully rounded out by Control, Anytime, Anyplace, and personal favorite, Nasty.
Yes,
so
I love that. And if you guys haven't seen the doc, check out a clip right here.
They build you up, and then once you get there, they're so quick to tear you down.
And what I think is really interesting is in the doc, we actually hear her side of the story on what really happened at the Super Bowl, which is perfect timing because the Super Bowl is this weekend.
All these years later, we're still wanting to know what really went down.
Happened? Yeah, tell us. All right, coming up next, we've got a list of the most romantic songs to get you in the Valentine's Day spirit. Ooh la la. With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, we're helping you get that perfect playlist together. Yesterday, Tetris gave you the best songs for couples, but here are some of the most romantic songs to help set the perfect mood. You gotta love love, and with Valentine's Day right around the corner, it doesn't matter if you're coupled up or rolling solo. Between Whitney Houston, Ed Sheeran, and Alicia Keys, here are the most romantic songs to get you in the loving spirit.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time.
Kicking off with a classic, Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney was the first song with the word amazed in the title to reach the Hot 100 back in 1960.
Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you.
And has also become a wedding go-to song for millions, along with Etta James' 1960 ballad At Last.
And life is like a song.
We can't talk about romance without throwing a boy band ballad in the mix. NSYNC's swoon-worthy This I Promise You.
Until the day my life is through, this I promise you.
Crazy in Love is not only one of the best pop love songs of all time, it was also the power couple's first #1 song on the Hot 100. Frank Ocean's Thinking About You represents the early stages of falling in love.
Well, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do
yeah.
Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud tells the sweet story of love lasting a lifetime and went on to win Sheeran his first 2 Grammys.
Maybe we found love right where we are.
Taking us all the way back to those high school and middle school dances.
You're still the one I kiss goodnight.
Shania Twain's You're Still the One brings all the nostalgic feels, along with Casey and JoJo All My Life. There are numerous Alicia Keys ballads that could make the list, but we're going with If I Ain't Got You, which went on to win her a Grammy in 2005.
But everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
And finally, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, which was written by Dolly Parton, can most definitely be described as one of the greatest love songs of all time.
I will always love you.
Did we list your favorite romantic song? If not, let us know yours in the comments. For more on what songs to add to your Valentine's Day playlist, head to Billboard.com. For Billboard News, I'm Chelsea Briggs. I mean, you know I had to include my boys in sync in the mix.
Of course you did, but you also included my boys, Sir Paul McCartney.
Yes.
With Maybe I'm Amazed. I'm so glad you kicked it off with that one. You had Frank Ocean in there as well, Alicia Keys, so many classics.
We're ready for our Valentine's or Galentine's.
Yes, either way. If I wasn't before, I am now.
Sending all the happy birthday wishes to Rosé of BLACKPINK, who turns 25 today. To celebrate, she posted a cover of Coldplay's Viva La Vida to her YouTube channel, backed by only an acoustic guitar. Let's take a listen. I mean, she sounds so good, and I feel like she's become the queen of covers.
She absolutely has. I love that they always sound like a demo. You really get to hear her raw, beautiful voice for what it is. And in addition to this one, she covered Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You, speaking of Valentine's Day, and John Mayer's Slow Dancing in a Burning Room as well.
Which was my favorite, so let's play it. And I think what I loved about it the most is that John actually responded and was like so supportive of it.
Yes, he posted a link on Twitter saying, "This is gorgeous," and look, no lies.
I mean, true story.
Yeah.
So, need to know, since you are the queen of Billboard.
Yes, thank you very much.
Any new music from BLACKPINK or solo music from Rosé coming up?
So, there are rumors of a BLACKPINK album and potential world tour, but nothing is confirmed yet, so we're not too sure, but we are crossing fingers and toes.
I feel like it's been a minute. We're due for it.
We are due for it. I mean, we have loved everything that the artists have done on their own. It's been amazing to really see them step out as their own artist, but we are ready for BLACKPINK to come back as one.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for today's show. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for joining us.
I feel like I have enough energy now to really power me through the weekend.
Yes, let's go. And you guys, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week. For Billboard News, I'm Chelsea Briggs.